Hi everyone! Today, we're diving into a topic that's been making waves: China catching up to the US in AI advancements. Just recently, Stanford's 2025 AI Index report revealed a surprising statistic.
That's right, AA. It seems China's now only 0.3% behind the US when it comes to top AI models. But, as always, there's more to the story than just numbers.
So, we've got to start by looking at what's really underpinning these advancements. The Stanford report is huge, 456 pages, to be exact. It's not just about models, it's the foundation that matters. Computing power?
Absolutely, AA. In fact, Oxford University's recent report on AI computing sovereignty calls computing power the scarcest strategic resource of the 21st century. The US has a significant edge here, controlling a whopping 67% of global AI data centers.
Yes, and those data centers are crucial. The US has 26 regions, 22 of which are equipped for training top-tier models. It's like having the best tech playground. But then we see China turning heads with its engineering feats. Have you heard about Huawei's Cloud Matrix 384 cluster?
Definitely. That cluster, launched in April 2025, is impressive, delivering 300 pflops of BF16 compute. It outperforms even NVIDIA's flagship system. And yet, there's the paradox. America's got more training regions ready to go, while China's building up fast with 30 more under construction.
It's a classic case of cluster versus ecosystem, right? And let's not forget about the actual AI models being developed. In 2024, the US released 40 major AI models compared to China's 15. But quantity isn't everything, quality's catching up too.
For sure, AA. That quality leap is evident with benchmarks like the MMLU, where China's models are closing in on US models. And in the realm of open-weight models, China's DeepSeek is bridging the gap significantly, trailing by just 1.7% now.
So there you have it. While the US leads in infrastructure and quantity, China's strides in quality and engineering can't be underestimated. The AI race is more nuanced than it looks on paper.
That's right, AA. As these superpowers continue to innovate, the race for AI supremacy will only become more intense. The numbers are quite telling, aren't they?
Yes, they are. With 83% of Chinese citizens viewing AI positively compared to only 39% of Americans, the cultural differences really stand out.
And these perspectives are driving how quickly AI is being integrated into businesses and industries. Let's dig deeper into these dynamics.
So, looking at the adoption rate, 71% of Chinese enterprises use generative AI in core operations. It's a significant difference from the 63% in the US.
Right, but the US has the upper hand in high-risk, high-reward applications. It's interesting how this divergence plays out.
Exactly! The US models are outperforming Chinese ones by 12% in areas like arithmetic and planning tasks. These skills are crucial for fields such as healthcare diagnosis and aerospace.
True, yet when we break it down, the race seems much closer than many realize, with just a 0.3% gap in raw model performance.
And that's nearly tied. But the story doesn't end there. The US leads in computing power with 67% of the global total, compared to China's 30%.
Yes, but let's not forget, China is exceeding expectations in policy resilience, though they've invested just 1/12 compared to America.
And this brings us to the key dynamic. Despite the small gap in model performance, the real race is about ecosystems, policies, and innovation, breadth versus depth.
Definitely. The narrative shifts when we consider AI incidents are rising globally. How responsibly these technologies are developed and deployed matters hugely. We're looking at how the gap in AI performance is shrinking, and what that means on the global stage.
So, let's dive right in. The competition between AI models is tighter than ever before. Remember, back in 2024, the difference in performance between the top models was almost 12%, but now, it's shrunk to just over 5%. That's pretty significant.
Yes, definitely. And what's fascinating is how this race doesn't just happen in isolation. Policies are major game changers here. The US, for example, introduced the AI diffusion framework, early in 2025. It's reshaping the landscape by restricting chip sales to specific countries.
Right. And the target was to curb China's AI progress. However, instead of slowing them down, it pushed them towards self-sufficiency. Huawei's now running domestic data centers powered by their own chips. Plus, there's a massive semiconductor fund in place now. Quite the twist, isn't it?
True, but the ripple effects are fascinating. While the US still leads in private AI funding, with figures hitting over $100 billion last year, investment in China is comparatively less, around $9 billion. Yet, China's strategic focus is turning restrictions into advantages.
Exactly, and one way they're doing that is by capitalizing on open-weight models since they aren't restricted by US policies. This loophole is allowing companies like DeepSeek and Alibaba to accelerate beyond US efforts in the open-source domain.
Meanwhile, the implications stretch across various sectors. Take autonomous driving. Waymo in the US is miles ahead, offering hundreds of thousands of driverless rides weekly. But China's catching up city by city, with companies like BYD and Baidu.
Well, that's all for today. It's amazing to see how global policies and technological innovations are shaping the AI landscape.
Indeed, it shows us that while countries are charting unique paths, the end goal remains similar: advancing technology for better real-world applications. Until next time,